Everybody, how are y'all doing? Butters is she's not wanting to say much right now, so I can't make her talk if she doesn't want to. But now she's obsessed with the phone cord. Go figure. So Butters doesn't drive anything except at times. I have a laser. Probably do that. I got a laser. Butters. She's not amused. Panama City, Florida. What's the weather like down there right now? I'm not gonna tell Tim that he can't do anything. Tim's more than welcome to film as much as he wants. Yeah, my Wi-Fi is not good at all, but can't do anything about it. So it was a busy day. It wasn't too bad. 80s in Sarasota and very humid. Hello from North Carolina. Hello. So yeah, it's hot today here as well. We pushed up to the 90s, and trying to read comments. They're just coming too fast. But anyway, so when I got home today is an inside project. So me and Butters and Peanut, wherever he is, I think he's sleeping on the couch. And Arizona's 100 plus. That sounds right. All right, Brandon. We'll see you later. Which Lincoln Town car? I've had like four. You got to be more specific. I watched Doug DeMuro. However, Doug DeMuro does a lot of cars that I can't afford. So if you're watching him, it's just kind of for the information. Hoovie's Garage, on the other hand, has had a bunch of cool stuff. Once again, a lot of it that I can't afford. But he's more like on a realistic level with the kind of stuff he buys and works on. So me and Butters, we watch Hoovie's Garage. The last 3 weeks we have had rain, a lot of rain, which has been great because I have been reseeding my front yard. We overseeded it twice. I've aerated the crap out of it. So the white Corolla is doing good. Tim's actually driving it right now. Silver 96. That was a 95 Lincoln Town car. You're talking about the silver one. I drove that car all up and down the East Coast, back to New York, here, and then across the country. It was a awesome car. I sold that to a friend of mine who really needed a car. So I think I sold it to him with 180,000 miles on it. So the white town car with blue insides. I traded that for a I traded that on a S10 Blazer, and I drove the Blazer for a while. I just didn't like the Blazer. I felt bad for the Lincoln. The Lincoln was sitting there going to waste, and it was a beautiful car inside and out. It was just sharp. However, it was going to waste, and I thought I could use a little SUV, and I used it, and then I got rid of it. I still love those town cars. I'd totally buy another town car if I was in the market for another car of that style. Um, but Roadmaster sedan, that's up to you. Yeah, that one's on you. A 98 Camry. Turns out they're not indestructible. What'd you do? Break the timing belt? Oh, the transmission went out in the Roadmaster? Go get it rebuilt. It's 4L60. You broke the timing belt in the Camry? Okay, those are, I've had two of them do that. They're non-interference. Just realign your timing marks, put a timing belt back in it, keep on going. It's like the older Volvos. You can break the timing belt in the Volvos and just change the belt and keep going. Why did I go with a Ranger and not a Dakota? Because the Rangers are notorious for having automatic transmission issues with the 4LDs. And the Dodge Dakotas are notorious for just being junk. So I have a Dodge Dakota, as a matter of fact, a 92. I drove it part of during. No, I drove it. Yeah, I drove it some during high school too. So I would totally allow you to order a recycling shirt. However, we just don't have a lot of them. So when I get a new recycling shirt, when we finally get around to ordering some, maybe we could do something like that. Water pump went out, took the timing belt out with it. Left it down at my father's. We might fix it or we might just haul it away. If that's the only thing that died on that Camry, just put another timing belt in it. Cody wants a shout out. Hello, Cody. Do you watch Angry Grandpa? I used to. Cottageville, South Carolina. Hello, Chad. 05 Chrysler 300. It has something up. It disappeared. I'm getting an Alfa Romeo next. Do you get any of them down there? I actually have a Alfa dealer not too far from us. So I've seen those. I still say your Ranger overdrive issue is wiring with the low-end transfer case. It could be. My current cars. The one I drive every day to work and back is my 88 Ford Ranger. As far as a car to drive around places, dinner, stuff like that, I have a 2004 Acura RL. And I've got a whole bunch of other cars, but those are the two that I drive. I don't have a radio in my truck anymore right now. I'm working on getting another one. I don't know what I want to go with this time, though. The old John Deere tractor was sold. I have one first generation Dodge Dakota at the scrapyard, and I've already sold the trans out of it, so it's just there for the 3.9. Really don't want to sell my Ranger. I like that truck a lot, actually. It's probably one of my favorite little pickup trucks I've had, and I've had a lot of little pickup trucks. Melbourne, Australia. Walk us around the Acura RL. I'll get around to making a video on the RL soon. It just hasn't happened yet. Where are we filming at? You are live in my kitchen because I've been replacing the floor in my kitchen. So, and it's hot today, so that's what I planned on finishing doing today. Yes, I still have my 94 white four-door Toyota Corolla. Fix the AC in the Ranger. It's only 2 bolts to get to... What? What are you talking about? Fix the AC. There is no AC. I don't have a compressor. I don't have a condenser. I don't have an evaporator. I don't have the lines. I don't have the relay in there anymore. It's not because some Blendor box is broken in the dash. It's because everything has been ripped off of the truck. It's not there. Used to have a Durango. We've had a few Durangos. Hey, Amy. Sometimes you get lucky with those Grand Cherokees and the 318s. The red Toyota with no front seats was sold a long time ago. I do not have any of the dual overhead cam 3400s. You're talking about the, what is that, the Chevrolet Lumina Z34 motors? We don't have a lot of new arrivals that are worth filming. I've got like a 90s model Ford Expedition. No, it might be a 2000 model Ford Expedition. Four-wheel drive, leaking trans. It's beat all up with a brush guard on it. Got a 91 model Chevrolet Silverado, white long bed, 4.3 Vortec V6, and a 5-speed trans. Two-wheel drive. It came in. That's about it. We just don't have a lot of stuff. The coolest thing in the yard right now, probably going to be our 67 Galaxy 500 Fastback, because we towed it up to the scrapyard the other day so that Safelite could come down and put us a windshield in it. So we got the new windshield in it now, and we fired it up today. So next, we're going to be putting the gas tank and the brakes in it, and then we're going to be driving that car. What are you planning on for 50,000 subscribers? I have absolutely no idea. I don't know. I don't have anything planned. Well, it's a Windstar, so. Even Butters just said that, look, well, you can't see her, she walked away. She's like, oh God, a Windstar. And she just left us, so. You used to have the Toyota yard truck. We parted that thing out. Do a Ford Aerostar giveaway. No. Yeah, I'm not going to have an engine. You're probably going to want to check your local yards. I'm not saying that you can't have a Windstar that goes to 250,000 miles. I'm just saying you're probably the only one who had a Windstar that went to 250,000 miles. I don't know. They're just... I would rather have an Aerostar than a Windstar. Because the Aerostar you can get full-wheel drive with a stick shift in it, so... Cadillac is still up on blocks. A Ranger tailgate cable giveaway. Ugh. What's the deal with that Malibu that's in the background of the Enclave video? Tim also made a video on that Malibu, but y'all gave him so much hate. It's not how you do things. Hey, Princess. Hey. Tim was just trying to help me out. I asked him if he would film a video for me, because I didn't have time to. So, I thought for someone who doesn't do that ever, I thought he did pretty well. I told him to just go around it and get all the specs of it and see all the good stuff, and I appreciate y'all for the support that he did. I thought I was very pleased. I watched the video before we put it up, and oh yeah, it's a very random live stream. I'm just sitting here answering questions. Yeah, you know, that's what happens on the internet. It's just always negative feedback. Oh, like I said, I knew you guys wanted to see it from the walk around, so I was busy. You want to run down there and film it for me, Tim? Sure, I'd love to. Told him what to do and what all he should look for while he was filming, and he did, and boom. Reading comments. Cheapest motor swap you could do for power gains, 302. That you should have known that. Just go to a junkyard, pull you a 302, drop it in, be done. Someone out there is going to have to keep one of the little 2.3s in a Fox body, though, because there'll be none of them left in 15 to 20 years. Did you scrap the King Ranch? Well, the King Ranch was scrapped to us, and then we take the wheels and tires off of it and drain all the fluids out of it, sell the motor and trans and whatever other miscellaneous parts within about 30 days, and then we crush it into a pancake and send it out in a big old semi-truck. I appreciate that. Thank you for watching, Chris. The Ford Focus MK1. I don't know. I was never a Focus fan. Favorite or dream car? 2.3 can't be as slow as Iron Duke. Oh, it's just as slow as the Iron Duke. But they make less noise. The 2.3 was overhead cam. It was timing belt driven. You could run the snot out of them, and they just kept on going. The little 2.5s weren't terrible motors. I've had a few S10s that just ran and ran and ran. But I mean, you know, it's the fastest of two snails is all you're arguing about, so. We've had multiple Celicas come in our scrapyard. I like my square body Ranger too. We did not crush the orange Ford truck. The part 2 of that truck never uploaded because I never did it. We started cleaning on that truck. I diagnosed the repairs that were going to need to be need to be done. Sourced the parts and haven't had time to put it back together. It's going to need new fuel tanks, the fuel lines cleaned out, the injectors cleaned out, the smog pump deleted, a starter solenoid, and possibly a key switch. I just don't have the time. Not right now anyway. It literally sits exactly where it was in that video. Same spot. T56 Mustang Camaro Explorer. Nope. I've got a video I filmed today that will be coming up. It is... Oh! When I filmed my Ford Ranger update walk-around video, someone commented, I can't remember your name without going back and looking, about a Ford Ranger Splash that they had years ago and how they'd love to find another one. We got one in today. I've got a 1994 Ford Ranger Splash, 4-liter V6. It's the push rod motor, not the terrible timing chain motor. It's a 5-speed manual, step side bed, 2-wheel drive, standard cab, white with the orange Splash emblems, power windows, power locks, power mirrors, everything, with 66,000 original miles. Came in today, this morning, and it runs. It's going to need a rear end. Yeah, I've already, if you would have listened, I already did a video on that on that Splash. I filmed it today. Well, my truck's not a Splash. Mine's a STX. The one that come in today is a Splash, a 94. I filmed it this morning. That video will probably go up this afternoon. I think the GM 3800s are wonderful motors regardless of what people... No, you're good, man. I was just letting you know. I already filmed it. Don't worry. It'll be coming up soon. Probably tonight. Yeah, sidetracked. 3800 V6s. I love them. I think they're great motors. I think for what they are, they make decent power. You can get it supercharged. They're good motors. The plastic intakes seem to leak. Those terrible little elbows on the intake that the coolant runs through seem to leak. You replace those with the steel ones, you're good. You put an aftermarket Dorman intake on it. Sometimes you're okay. Sometimes it'll leak again at 60,000 miles. As far as maintenance goes, change your oil. And those old 3800s will push your Buick LeSabre or Park Avenue Ultra or Monte Carlo. I don't think the Century's got the 38. Or your Grand Prix. The 38 went across a very large platform. What do you think about the 89 GMC Sierra 2500? There's a whole bunch. It depends on what motor, what transmission. Is it four-wheel drive? Is it two-wheel drive? All depends. And maintenance. Depends on your maintenance. We have put, I think, 2 or 3 convertible tops on in the past. I'm not going to do that again. I'd take it somewhere, unless you've got patience. Some cars aren't that bad. Some of them are a pain in the butt. So, what's a good first car? Toyota Camry, Toyota Corolla, an Avalon, Tercel. I have my own show. It's right here on YouTube. I have no idea what you should charge. Not a clue. I guess my first... I had like 2 first cars, if that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Let's see. Oh gosh. 19... There were pretty much 2. Had a... yeah, any 90s model Toyota, early 2000s model Toyota. It's gonna be a good car. Tuning in from Miami. Hello, Miami. My whole train of thought hit the floor. Mr. Norman, we're not gonna do a house tour because I'm doing my floors in my kitchen and they're not done, and it looks ugly if I don't finish it. Yeah, we're not talking about politics. You can just cut it out because we ain't doing that. The 3500. I have not seen good things with the 3500s. So it's up to you. I mean, if you have a good look at one, that's awesome. But coming from someone who crushes cars for a living, I haven't seen many of them go into high miles. Hi from over the water, England. Hello, England. I still have my old Dodge Dakota. Do I watch Full House? Where do you think I got the cut it out reference? Duh. Well, I drive a Ford, so I guess, they're okay. Just a truck, though. Questions are going crazy. Thought I made a video about the fire trucks in the yard. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. I got a lot of cars. I'm not even going to give you an attempt at the moment, but it's in the teens. Tuning in from Wisconsin. I've seen the squatted trucks that drive around the Carolinas and look ridiculous with their unfinished lift kits. But it's just the fad now. That's what's in style. So just because I don't think it's the greatest thing doesn't mean you have to hate it. I mean, it's not my truck to drive. If they like it, then more power to them. I'm sure that I've had cars other people didn't much care for, and I've done things to them that other people didn't care for. But that's all the fun of being a car enthusiast, is doing what you want to do to your car because it's your car. So if they want to lift the front, lower the rear, and put 22-inch rims on it with Mickey Thompson low-profile tires and straight pipe exhaust and a bunch of Yeti stickers on the back, More power to them. It's America, free country. I do. Well, I used to watch Roadkill all the time, and then Dodge started sponsoring them, and then their show went to that Motor Trend on Demand crap, and I thought the whole point of that show was for like backyard redneck builder people to watch them do their backyard redneck builds of crap and go beat on it in the desert or on a back road. And then you had to start paying for Motor Trend on Demand. And I was like, I was out. I was done. So that was, I haven't watched them in a while because of that. So I knew that when they got that sponsorship with Dodge, something wasn't going to be the same anymore. Because every time you get a big sponsorship like that, something always changes. And they were like, we're going to keep doing our normal stuff with regular cars, not just Dodge products. But then they just started doing like brand new stuff and like new Dodges, and they had orders laying around. And I was like, well, you can't win them all. I just hope that whatever they're doing, they're still enjoying it. Dirt every day. I do watch Dirt every day, but that gold Lexus GS is long gone. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Your Fox could have been swapped from 5 lug. It used to be 4 lug. I don't know what the pattern is for it. I don't know. Yeah, I watched Top Gear. Flying Sparks Garage. I want to say I've seen that one. Like if I'm gonna sit down and watch YouTube to like see what other YouTubers are posting, usually I watch. Believe it or not, I don't watch a whole bunch of car stuff. We watch. I do watch Cars and Cameras. They're right up here in North Carolina. What else? Ike from Cars and Cameras. I wish that he posted more stuff on his own. His stuff's pretty good. What else? God. I watched a lot of the This Old House stuff. I grew up with my grandfather watching those on TV, and now that they've went to YouTube and started doing it there, I watch all their stuff. God, it's really hard to mention who you watch when I don't have it in front of me. But Hoovie's Garage, Scotty Kilmer. I watch a lot of the. There's a guy down in Florida, Dan's Vlogs. He does landscaping and stuff like that. I watch a lot of his stuff. Very informative guy, straight to the point. I have watched the Tavares. Sam Crack, yep. Follow Sam Crack. I'm glad you said that. I've received a few t-shirts. Of course, we're on life support. I got one from a dealership. One of them was a Chevrolet and Buick dealership. Was it Kennesaw something? One down in Florida. It's like a Jaguar dealership. And the radio station in Columbia sent me one. He's watching. Steve, I think, right? Steve, there you are. I knew you were watching. Steve Varoli, everyone. Round of applause. I can't because I'm holding the camera. Well, Steve, you spin it, all right? What do we got playing right now? Okay, okay. Well, there's your applause, Mr. Steve. Thank you for sending us a shirt. Doug DeMuro, yes, we watched Doug DeMuro. Winston-Salem, okay. B is for Bill. I think I've seen B is for Build. Oh, and Rutherby Welding. Yep. Yeah, I mentioned Hoovie's Garage. I used to watch Saab Kyle all the time when he used to review those older stuff, and then he started doing new stuff again. And I was like, well, I can't relate to that. I've never driven a 2016 Porsche, or Porsche, so I was like, whatever. Still really cool though. I did get when he put that Dylan McCool with all the Dodge and Mopar. That's right. Dylan McCool does all the Mopar stuff, and Resto Dan, um, the Corvette Ben. I've watched Chris Fix. Chucky 2009. I used to talk with Lance. That's Chucky 2009. Lance. I used to talk with him a lot when me and him both first started doing YouTube, and we used to communicate back and forth on a lot of things. But I haven't. I don't know. When he started learning to weld, man, he took off with welding. He was in it to win it. And I mean, I don't consider myself a welder. I don't find it interesting. When something breaks, I weld it back together, and that's the extent of it. I don't want to make a hobby out of it. It's fun to, mess around with, but that's it. But he's good. Yep, you gotta watch Musty One. That's first thing in the morning. You check, see what he's uploaded, drink your coffee, watch him. I don't think I've seen HubNut. One owner car guy. That would be Nathan. Yeah, I've watched him for. What happened? He lost one channel, didn't he? You want to see Butters? Opinions on Mighty Car Mods. You can't hate Mighty Car Mods. They have done so much cool stuff throughout the years. So Cold War Motors is awesome. I wish he did like more driving stuff with him. I mean, it's awesome that he's saving all this stuff and putting it back together and seeing if it'll run. But I wish like he'd do. I wish like he would get one and like drive it somewhere far and film it, or just like take it to a cruise in or something. Every now and then you get to see Musty One bring out like his custom bicycles, and he'll take them out with Lucy, and they'll go to a meet like a Cars and Coffee, and then he takes the camera with him and shows us driving there. And yeah, Steve, it is a good thing that Cold War Motors has a farm because he needs the space. Okay, Butters. Dang it. What are you doing? She's chilling. I've been doing the floors, kitchen, so I need to find somewhere to set this phone down so this ain't shaky. There we go. Yeah, Butters killed the. Well, y'all wanted me to turn the phone around to see her, so I'll show you the floor in a minute. The floor's not that important. I mean, it is, but I need to be doing that. But instead, here we are. Sorry to hear that, Ted the Bear. I'm pretty sure my sofa's just fine. She doesn't claw anything. She just lays there. Cuba. Oh, because the light. That was not my intention. That wrecked horse trailer has been there forever. It's exactly like it sounds. It's a wrecked horse trailer. That's the end of it. The S2000 was sold, as mentioned, like in every video I've ever done this live since then, and that video. I sold it. It's gone. Long gone. Been gone. For months, it's been gone. It was gone before I made the video. I had limited time. It's gone. We've had a lot of high mile stuff come in. I just haven't made a video on it. Old cars and a cat. A very boring, sleepy cat. We've had some late 40s models, trucks and stuff come in at work. Valvoline Max Life or Pennzoil High Mileage? I don't know. I don't use either. Kestrel High Mileage. $427 or $440. I don't know. Probably $440. Dogs? I don't know. God, probably one of my favorite dogs we've had. Probably border collies. We've had a few border collies that were just absolutely wonderful dogs, as far as just general obedience, and they were really good. My mom currently has they got a few dogs. They got a Great Dane, a Pit Bull, and I think she's a German Shepherd. I think. I don't remember. And then here at my house, I have Butters and we have Peanut. So. Yeah, that's the joke. Peanut and Butters. Peanut Butters. Peanut is over there on the couch. Peanut, you want to come over here and be in a video? You want to come over here and be in a video? What is it, buddy? What is it? Say hey. Say hey. He needs a bath. I'm not done with the floor, though. I started the floor. I haven't finished the floor. I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but I'm not done with it, so. Beer? What about beer? Oh, I gotta stand up. My legs are getting tired. Just knocking everything over. Yeesh. Peanut's a good dog, though. I'm trying, man. Pulled up carpeting in my dining room 4 years ago and still haven't refloored it. I like that, Steve. I have to like try to finish something as quickly as I can. I don't like to have a whole bunch of things left unfinished. But that's never how it works. You don't plan to wait forever. It just happens. John is from Jefferson, South Carolina, and he is new to the channel and he wants a shout out. There you go. Thank you for watching. We do appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in from Jefferson, South Carolina. Hope to see you in the next one, I guess. Yeah, 4 days becomes 4 years, blah, blah, blah. It just keeps going. What do you mean you never got your shout out, Ford boy? Okay, thanks for pointing out the rusty stove hood. Okay, I get it. It's not perfect. It'll be okay. I ain't worried about it. I mean, hell, what am I gonna cook? I make coffee in the mornings and leave. Ted the Bear, I got a battery replacement in this iPhone, finally. And it's now working much better. So at the moment, we're all set. You binge watched all the videos, huh? Can you have a shout out for everyone in the UK? Saint funny. Yeah. Look, it wasn't a choice. The iPhone 6 was handed it over to me, so. There's gotta be somewhere I can set this dang phone out. Will y'all sit right there? Nice and easy. Haha! Here we go. Everybody wants a I can't do this. It doesn't work that way. One person wants a shout out. Next thing you know, the whole video is a shout out. Matt, I will do so. Today is actually my mother's birthday. So I gotta figure out what to get her. She might be watching. Hey Mom, I'm doing my kitchen floors. Or so you think. Yeah, the iPhone 6, now that it has a new battery in it, is actually worth something. So. Dane, I did not set the phone on the hood. You're sitting in the edge of my cabinet. Behind some, what the heck are these? Freeze-dried apple slices. So, what's a Walmart meat? I don't know. I don't get it. What's a Walmart meat? 07 Cobalts. Ecotech motor, if I'm not mistaken. They're hit or miss. Now you hating on my refrigerator. God. I just can't have nice things with you folks. You just won't live it down. Damn it. Macy's. I think we still have a Macy's. It's closing down. Sears is closing down, and Toys R Us is closing down around us. Those are the two I can think of right off the bat that are going belly up. So it happens. Did you kill that black Mustang? Which where you were driving? The convertible. Yes, we. Sears is trying to save themselves. The problem is the internet. We are to blame. You can't compete with things online anymore. Everything is so cheap. It's outsourced. Comes from overseas. We can get it for next to nothing. It breaks, you throw it away. You go buy another one. It's just cheap, 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 cheap. So I would not doubt that multiple large department stores are going to follow in suit with Sears and Toys R Us. I mean, think about it. We lost. We actually had a Circuit City years ago, and it went out on us. There used to be department stores, Montgomery Ward. I don't know if anybody remembers what I'm talking about there. And then you had, oh my gosh, brain dead. JCPenney's. I think JCPenney's is going to stick it out for a little bit longer. I don't think they're going to up and just die right off the bat. But our local Sears, I was in there a few months back, and I remember going in, and they had started taking down some of the walls and stuff in there, and it's just open floor space. And I remember going in that mall as a child with my mom, and where they had torn down some of those walls and the old carpet, and I mean, it's still just like it was in like '93, and it was just weird because like it even still like smelled the same as it did when I was a child in there. It's just like, I don't know, nostalgia hit me in the face really hard. Josh, no more JCPenney's where you live, huh? Hastings. Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, so be good, Ford. We'll see you. Malls are disappearing. I still like going to the mall. Our local movie theater is doing a pretty neat thing. I probably already missed 3 of the good movies, but they're gonna play all the '80s classics on the big screen, and we're gonna go see Ghostbusters and Back to the Future and The Breakfast Club. All those are gonna be playing at the movie theater, so I need to double check on when they're playing because I know they're this month. I've probably already missed a few days worth of movies already. Yeah, they're doing Breakfast Club. Google the Westgate Cinema, the one that's upstairs. They're the ones that are doing it. I don't use Instagram. We do, what's the other one? Snapchat. That's about the only other one that I'm regularly active on. So. P.O. Box, yes we do. P.O. Box is, P.O. Box 713. Chesney, Chesnee, South Carolina, SC. Tim does not have his own channel. Tim is working on making his own channel. Tim wants to do, believe it or not, Tim's a comedian. That's what he wants to do. He wants to do funny skits and stuff. Let me tell you someone, what is the official J Smart Snapchat? All right, who in the comments has it and wants to post it as a comment? Who's got my Snapchat? Someone's got it. Nobody? Really? There we go. KB has it. Tim should do open mic night at New Brooklyn Tavern here every Monday. I don't know if Tim would do an open mic night. I don't know if that's his sort of thing. I've got a lot of wrong Snapchats. I don't have a bottle opener right here. I'm looking for something else. Twitter. I don't use Twitter either. I tried, didn't get it. So, I don't know. I was disappointed. I got on Twitter and I didn't have 1 billion followers right off the bat. So I was like, this sucks. What's the point of this? Except for my high school acquaintances to view. So that was the end of that. I just got 2 notifications from Snapchat that 2 people added me. The names disappeared too quick, so if someone else does, I'll see who it is when they do it. That was 2. Yeah, Twitter just wasn't my thing. Dane, that's not my thing. That's Dalton's. I'm really sad because I can't find my bottle opener. I'm just standing here with it getting kind of warm in my hand. I think MySpace is still up, believe it or not. I think it's like for music and crap now, but I don't know. I haven't went to MySpace in, what year is this? Yeah, like 10, 12. It's been a long time. Why do YouTubers say like and subscribe? Because they want you to do it because you want them to do it. Because you want them to do it, that's right. You know, if you guys want to hit that like button, hit it because you like the video. Or because YouTubers tell you to. No, that's good. And subscribe. You know, you want genuine subscribers. You want those people that actually enjoy your content to subscribe. Otherwise, you get a whole lot of people subscribing that are just doing it because they're following a mass herd of people. And then you end up with 500,000 subscribers, and then people don't like Evan. Milton just added you as a friend on Snapchat. Thanks, Evan. But then you end up with 500,000 subscribers, but only 90,000 of those people are actual true people that want to see crap, not just like spam subscribers, or those ones that are like, I subbed you, you should sub me back. That kind of thing, you know. We're not here for that. We're all adults here. We can make adult decisions. You like something, you like it. You don't, you don't. It's simple. So. I have tried to play BeamNG Drive, but my freaking computer just doesn't want to do it because it can't cooperate. Okay, what's better? Lincoln Town Car or Cadillac Sedan DeVille, both 1995s. The Town Car is bigger. It's rear-wheel drive, so it's going to do hectic burnouts. It's rear-wheel drive, so you can drift it in the back of a Kroger parking lot. It's going to look more mafia, because nothing says mafia like those older Lincolns in black. You can fit 6 people in it comfortably. Once again, did I mention it's bigger than the Sedan DeVille from 95? It's got a 4.6 liter, and in 95 you could get the, I think that's when the North Star made its debut. I could be wrong. Or the 4.9. The 4.9 is a pretty good motor. It's just a plain pushrod motor. The 4.6 is modular and it's overhead cam. So I've had both, and I think I like the Lincolns better. I don't know. 1993, okay, was when the North Star. So 95, you could have had the North Star, which is absolute crap. And the Lincoln's like, you get one, and it's a 4.6. Joshua added you as a friend. Thank you, Josh. Because the 4.6 was great. It was decent on gas, plenty powerful. It would do hectic burnouts. You could drift it. And I said Kroger earlier, and half the people on here didn't get that. So you could drift it in the back of a Walmart parking lot. No. Not the Sedan DeVille. The Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham got the GM 350s and 305s. The Sedan DeVille is the standard little front-wheel drive thingy. As I desperately try to find something to open my drink with. Nope, almost had it. Nope, not gonna happen with that. I haven't upgraded the stereo in that little Toyota Corolla in years because it's, I don't know, I can hear it. It sounds fine. Ooh, add the Caprice to that equation. Now if you're comparing a Chevrolet Caprice to a Sedan DeVille, which is front-wheel drive. Brett Michael. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to add me on Snapchat. JR.SMARTICUS. Did you get it right? Yeah, I figured you didn't happen to ask why. Use the end of the can opener. If it's, I don't have a can opener, is the problem. Normally I've got like a cigarette lighter and I can pop it, but I'm going to trade this beer out for an even colder beer because I've been standing here holding it and I want this to get colder again. So everybody play nicely for a second. Y'all still playing nicely? 1 second. Alright. That one. Right there. Got enough of that crap. There you go. Done. Now, y'all play nicely. Play nicely. Hold on. Y'all play nicely? All right. I took way too low. If you play music, you get copyright strikes. So we're trying to play nice with YouTube because YouTube is nice. I don't know if anybody else added Snapchat while I was doing my thing, but if you did, thanks. It's pretty freaking boring, but it's okay. I think my Lincoln Town car had about $180, $190 on it when I got rid of it. It was a good car. Does a 700R4 shift smoother than an AOD? Well, the 700R4 won't shift for long, so, but then again, the AOD is going to get weak when it gets hot. That's a tough one. I'm not a big fan of the AODs, but I've had probably more 700R failures than I have AODs now that I think about it. So AOD all the way, I guess. It's like picking the shiniest of two turds. The EcoBoost 3.5, is it a good motor? Don't know. I've never had one. I don't have any input on that. So. Hey, Amy. All right. Bye-bye, whoever you were. You talking about the Turbo Taurus SHO? Because yes. And I've driven the older ones because we've got a 90s model Taurus SHO down there at work. No comments? Nothing? Just silence? An 80s Trans Am. I have a supercharged 301. Mine's got a 400 small block. And the 301, I thought they used some type of 4-point something V6 that was turbocharged in the Trans Ams. Can't pour it through the phone, Mr. Magic. I don't know, the video is going to last as long as I feel like it should last. Or until I get bored. Not that I'm bored, I should probably be doing the floors in the kitchen instead of drinking beer and talking on the internet. So yeah, probably what I'm about to do. Finish Trans Am with a 301. I haven't watched Scotty's latest video. I'm sorry, I failed you. Thank you for watching. Yeah, it is a whole lot more fun than doing floors. However, if you procrastinate too long, Mr. Steve will tell you 4 years will go by and you still won't finish those kitchen floors. So once I do the kitchen floors, I need to do the little laundry area floor. Then I should probably get around to doing the hallway bathroom floors. what I'm going to do. So we thank you for watching. Drop a comment down below. I got to stop now. I need to go ahead and get it done. I need to go ahead and just knock this out. So. Robert DIY. I don't think he was. Mm-hmm.
Hello.
We're gonna go finish floors now. We'll catch y'all in the next one. Peanut. Peanut's gonna walk away. Come here, Peanut. Come here. What are you doing? I think Butters went back outside. Alright, folks. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. I can't get the button to go. You just have to wait a minute till the phone unfreezes.
Hi, people.
There it goes. Nope.